What is up, everybody? Thank you guys for tuning in to another video where we have a partner training session with my teammate Nikki, who's a very powerful, direct player, can strike a ball very well, but I wanted to work on our fundamentals of the game and get a good training session in today with him. Our first drill setup is fairly simple. We have cones scattered at the back and 3 cones at the front to form a triangle, and what we do is we play the ball in. If he tells me back, I play the ball back with the foot furthest from the cone, and I backpedal, get around the last cone, check in, and when he tells me to turn, I open up the hips, go through the Ronaldinho drill at the back, and then play the ball back to him. So every time we're checking our shoulder, awareness is very important. Backpedal back, check in, listen to his calls, call for the ball, he'll tell me back, and then once he does, I then open up the hips just like this here, get low, go through, and get through the Ronaldinho drill and go back. And when I turn 3 times, it counts as 1 set, and we would do that 3 times each, and it was a really good first drill. So after that first drill, we moved on to a very basic finishing drill, and this one's good for Nicky because he's a winger. So working on this technique, standing in this box here, he'll play me a ball. I want to take my first touch, try to keep it in the box, but make sure it's out of the feet so I can come onto it and try to bend the ball for a post, either on the ground or in the air, and like something like that. But this is a very difficult technique. It's hard to get the power, especially on a bobbly pitch like this. Goals are small as well, but overall, I thought it was good. It's good to practice these type of things. It's very difficult to generate power with the spin and the curl, but when you get them good, it does feel good. And yeah, it's all about consistency. As you can see, we got a couple decent ones, but there's a lot of bad ones in between. So we're just trying to improve that, and this is a good drill. We then moved on to the left foot and just doing the exact same thing, but trying to work on that left-footed technique. This is Nicky shooting with his weak foot on the right-hand side with the left foot and trying to get that to the far post with the whip and the curl. And it's a lot harder on the left foot, but it's very, very important, you know, to work on both feet, be 2-footed, because all the best players in the world can go on both feet. And when you can do that, it makes you dangerous and more unpredictable. And his shots are very powerful. But his left foot, though, is not as strong as his right foot, so this is good work for him, and for me as well.
Your love is rated X. That means you're extra.
After he was done, I then went on to my left-footed shots, and I was pretty happy with how they were. And with all of these, we each shot, I would say, 2 sets with all the balls, and we went through that just once. So we would do 2 sets on the left, 2 sets on the right, and it was good work, good finishing for both of us, working on that whipping technique. And I feel like with my left foot, I can get more spin and curl on the ball sometimes, but I just not as much power. So it's good to work on it. And like I said, being 2-footed, it just makes you so much more unpredictable, so much more difficult to mark. Then what we did, between each drill, we would just play some classic 2-touch. No match shielding, become elite rules with no thigh or no head. Just classic here, and Nicky really never was going to win, was he? If he's watching this, hell no as well. I never lose in 2-touch, but yeah, it was a very fun game of 2-touch this one, and I won at the end, and yeah, I'll let it play out, but 2-touch is really good in improving that first touch, and a really fun game in general.